What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Welcome to a brand new video. Now today we're doing another car review, but today we're not actually focusing a lot on the review type of stuff. We are more focusing on the market of the Golf GTI in general. Now behind me you'll notice there is the 7.5 GTI, which was essentially the facelift of the 7th generation VW Golf in general. So there's a lot to discuss in terms of what's happening with the market right now for the entire range of the VW Golf, but I'll focus specifically on the Mark 7 GTI, the 7.5, and the new 8th generation Golf GTI basically. So let's start with a bit of a recap of some of the features on the 7.5 and get into the main part of this video. I really do hope you enjoy this video. Let's dive right into it.
This DJ is so funky, man.
So guys, the 7.5 GTI, I think for me personally, this is one of the best looking Golf GTIs that has ever been out there. Actually, this is my favorite looking Golf GTI in general. The Mark 8 looks amazing. Like, it does look really good with the new full width front light bar and all, but there's just something about this that still has my heart. So the typical stuff with the looks, you have a unique GTI bumper with the surround right here over the fog lights, and all these fins and whatnot are specific to the GTI. And also the front bumper in general, it's a bit narrow compared to say the R. So it does look unique in its own way. It still looks aggressive, but they've managed to tone it down a little so that it doesn't overshadow the R. So typical GTI stuff, you have the red outlines that extend from the headlights all the way across the entirety of the front grille and all, and it just looks so cool. I'm glad that they do this, and they are still doing it even on the 8th generation. It's there on the 7th generation as well. I'm not sure, is that on the 6th generation? Can't really remember, but yeah, you have these optional 19-inch rims. Just want to make sure, are they 19s or 18s? 19s, yeah. They're 18s on the Polo. So optional 19-inch rims. Otherwise, standard, it comes with those turbine blade 18-inch rims. These look absolutely phenomenal. You have red brake calipers. It's hard to see right now with this lighting because the ISO on this camera isn't that good. But yeah, red brake calipers because GTI, it's a red is a GTI themed thing. I do say this a lot. GTI badge on the side, this is really cool. They still do that even now. I like that. This one is in a white paint color if you haven't yet noticed. So, oh, one thing I'm forgetting. I just want to actually try and put on what you call. I want to try and put on the headlights just to discuss something. So the 7.5 had a different shape to the headlights in general. Like, these elongated daytime running lights, which are L-shaped. On the 7th generation, it was more of a half squared kind of look. Don't know if I'm giving the right description, but yeah, you have these L shapes to the daytime running lights on the 7.5. And then if we come around to the back, it also got the, let me put this on, just gonna put the blinkers on. So also came with these dynamic turning signal dynamic turning lights, so as to say, which look absolutely cool. So you also have new LED tail lights on the 7.5 and all. Otherwise, yeah, it also got bigger tailpipes. So if you compare these to the ones you get on the 7 GTI, these look slightly bigger and a bit more beefier. And also you have a red GTI badge on the back, but the front one is actually chrome, which kinda, yeah, it would have been cooler if the front one was also red. If you check here, this one is purely chrome, so it doesn't have the red, but not a big deal. Those turning signals look really cool on the front as well. So interior, a few tweaks, but not a lot. So yeah, ignition on. Probably have to turn this off. So I'll turn off the turning signals as well. So interior, you have some red perforations on the seats. They're hard to see. You kind of have to approach them at a sort of angle to be able to see the perforations, but you do have red perforations. You have this red piping that surrounds the entire seat, which looks really cool, keeping up with that GTI red theme. And also 7.5 introduced digital driver cluster on the Golf, which was a really nice touch. And I also got this bigger infotainment screen, which still offers all the nice gizmos like your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, dual zone climate control. Everything that you need is available in this car. Adaptive cruise control. You can also get it with upgraded sound system, dyno audio and all. And yeah, this one has keyless access, so you get a push start button. You also have the keyless entry on the door, so you just have your key in your pocket, touch on the door handles, and it will automatically unlock. And all the nice gizmos are available. You have red stitching right here, and also this unique GTI steering wheel. And then the Golf R, this rim that surrounds the steering wheel, the silver rim, is gloss black, but in the GTI it's actually silver or aluminium. But yeah, I don't know, it just looks more attractive to me when it's silver like this, or aluminium finish. I don't know, some people may like, it's not that I don't like the gloss black, but this just stands out more to me and all. But yeah, it's not a big deal, just a small detail and all. But yeah, if we touch on the performance stats, rather I say, so Golf GTI, famous EA888 engine, which is a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, in this case pushing 169 kilowatts and 350 newton meters of torque. Not sure about the figure, could be 350, could be 370, but somewhere around there in terms of torque figures. So 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 6.1 seconds. Yeah, thereabout. And yeah, with the 7th generation, you could either choose between the standard Golf 7 GTI or the performance pack. So the standard car had about 162 kilowatts. The performance pack gave you an extra, what's the math? So the performance pack offered you 169 kilowatts, so a bit more power right there. And also it came with the electronically controlled limited slip diff. So on the 7.5, that package is standard, so they all come with 169 kilowatts and the clever diff, which does make driving this car just a bit more fun and all. It makes it a bit more controllable when it's braking traction and all. So I guess let's discuss the stuff I wanted to discuss while we're driving, but objectively that's pretty much it with this car. and yeah, enjoy this view while it's still here. It does look pretty, doesn't it? But yeah, let's get into the driving bit. Okay, so guys, you joined me inside am I still on drive or auto hold? Okay, you joined me inside the Golf GTI 7.5, of course, and we're just gonna go for a quick drive. So I think let's discuss the market. We all know that the car market right now has gone absolutely crazy. I think ever since the beginning of COVID-19, there's been a shortage of the ECU chips that manufacturers use in all these cars and all. So now the thing is, new cars are not so available. Like the waiting period is so long, to a point where used cars have appreciated in value. So now cars like the new Golf 8 GTI are so damn expensive on the used market. There is a few that are listed for about 950 to basically R1,000,000, which is absolutely crazy for a Golf, regardless of it being a GTI or even an R. That is a lot. It has never happened before. So this is where this car comes in for me, and I think this is the best choice if you want a Golf GTI, because the market on these, they are also expensive, because low mileage cars that are about 10,000 kilometers and below trade for about 650 to some are even over 700,000 rands, which is crazy, because when this generation first came out in 2018, I believe they were around 520,000 rands thereabout. So they're very expensive. And now the thing is, the Golf 8 GTI has 180 kilowatts. This has 169 kilowatts. The torque difference is about 10 Newton meters thereabout. The sun is very low and bright, so just forgive that. So a difference of about 10 Newton meters. And also the other thing is, the Golf 8 is actually 162 kilograms heavier than this generation. So that'll affect the performance in a way. You won't notice it all that much, but the thing is, it won't be as much quicker compared to this car. So performance wise, you're not losing out on much. Tech gizmos, it has everything that you need: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, digital dials, adaptive cruise. Everything that you need is available here. So the Golf 8 seems kind of like it's not necessary. Like, you actually don't need it, because this car offers pretty much everything. So yeah, I guess that's that. It's all up to you guys. Even the new facelifted Polo GTI is about 650,000 rands. So you either buy that or you buy this car, and my advice is just get the Golf 7.5 GTI. That's pretty much all I wanted to discuss. Yeah, we'll tune into a bit of the performance stuff. I always prefer driving in manual. I'll start in second gear. So it's very quick. Like, it's a Golf GTI after all. So I've noticed I've only been talking in kilowatts. So horsepower, I think it's around 250 horsepower thereabout, somewhere there. It's out of manual. Okay, back in manual, second gear. I also have to look out for potholes, because it's been raining a lot around here lately, so there are some horrible potholes and all. But yeah, other than that, it also does the daily driving stuff very, very well. Actually, the owner uses the car as his daily driver, so he drives it pretty much every day to work and back. And in terms of that, it's just perfect. Loads of room in terms of the boot and occupants and all. No worries, it's a Golf after all. So yeah, it's pretty quick, eh? Like, it picks up really well, and I notice it very well, because remember, at home we do have the 1.4 TSI R-line thingy, so it has way less power than this. So jumping into this, I do notice the difference and all, but overall the car is very familiar, and also I'm more comfortable to drive it and all. Yeah, I'll try one big pull. I can also feel that electronically controlled diff are working. Like as you accelerate, the car kind of wants to torque steer and all, and you can feel that diff working on it and all, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't have any much more to say for this video. Really hoping you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, that's cheers from me.